It's one of the most popular apps out there with people spending hours and hours on it. We are, of course, talking about TikTok, and it is now the subject of a joint investigation by privacy authorities with the federal, Quebec, Alberta, and BC governments. The probe will examine whether the application is in compliance with Canadian privacy legislation and if the proper consent is being given for the collection, use, and disclosure of personal information. It will also look into whether the app, which is owned by a Chinese company, is meeting transparency obligations, especially when collecting users' personal information. The earnings parade has started with Canada's big banks, CIBC coming up first, reporting its earnings today. The bank reporting its first quarter profit fell compared with a year ago as it took on more than $1 billion charge to settle a lawsuit. Net income coming in at $432 million for the quarter that ended last month. That compares with $1.87 billion a year earlier. Revenue totaled $5.93 billion. That is up from $5.5 billion a year earlier. The results were better than analysts had been expecting, which has been lifting the stock higher. Next up, we've got BMO and Scotiabank all reporting on next Tuesday. A new survey is asking people if they feel appreciated at work. And if you answered no, you are definitely not alone. The survey is from staffing firm Robert Half. It finds almost half of employees feel undervalued, while about a quarter say they feel valued, and an almost equal number feel slightly recognized, but not quite enough. A spokesperson from Robert Half says the appreciation doesn't have to be a big raise or bonus, but something as simple as a thank you or an email to let someone know they're doing a great job, which of course doesn't cost anything, but helps the company's bottom line by helping to keep their employees from looking for work elsewhere. This all comes ahead of Employee Appreciation Day, which is a week from today. At the Business Center, I'm Irene Precklett.